I never received any formal training in art. I took one art class in high school, which I didn't really like. And I just kind of rejected it. When I started writing my name in New York City on the trains, I didn't really consider it an art form, or I didn't really understand art, maybe because I wasn't trained in it and I didn't take art history or anything. I just saw it as a separate movement, sort of a cultural movement for teenagers. And what you learned how to do was to write your name, in some type of script that's very unique. And you can't learn that in school. It's purely a street thing. And so you have to learn by looking at the walls and the trains in the streets and adapting yourself and learning how to write these names. Same thing when you enlarge it and you do the bubble letter styles, and when you do the more elaborate masterpieces, they don't teach it in school. And so I was never attracted to any art training because the art that I loved wasn't formal and wasn't anywhere near school. By the time I got to college and took an art history course, I wondered why it never covered the movement that I thought was so valuable and so important, and actually that was covering New York City. And so they didn't, and that also ended up turning me off to art in general. And I saw that there was a youth art movement, or an outlaw art movement in the streets of New York City that adults and educators and just didn't want to have any part of, and they didn't cross over other than in negative ways. So I decided to stay on the outside and be more of this clandestine outlaw, art vandal.